Good morning, everybody, and we are at the Fairfax Bridge that goes over the Carbon River that is just south of Carbonado, Washington. So a person ended up reaching out, and I got in touch with them, and we were talking, and she was telling me about her friend who had talked about this bridge, and he ended up parking his car just over there. And inside of his car, there were some personal effects found. So the sheriff's office was called, and the only thing they were able to do was just kind of fly a drone for a little bit and, kind of scan the area along the river just running north of this bridge. The water flows north of this bridge. They were unable to find anything, and the water was too dangerous to dive, and the fact that the water's too dangerous, they can't put anybody in the water, and they also didn't have any trails that run along this water, so it's hard to kind of have people walk along the water because it's all mountainous cliff. There are some other videos when I was doing my research I came across that shows that this is like some really dangerous water, and there's points of the trail that go towards the water but don't all the way go to the water, so they have to rappel down the water when they do their kayaking. I'll share those links of those videos I found in my research so you guys can watch them and kind of get an idea as well. So what I ended up doing is I was talking to her, and I said, you know what I could do is I can come out here to the bridge, kind of look real quick. I can't go out and dive it, it's too dangerous, but maybe what we could do is I can build something and put a camera on it where I can do some playback, and we can poke it in the water in the rapids and see if we could just kind of see anything or get a kind of idea. So we might not find anything, but you never know, and if anything, at least I can help provide some answers to kind of get them some eyes closer on the water, and maybe underwater with the camera. So there's a trail that runs from the parking area over there, and the trail, as you can see right here, goes down and along and under this bridge. The bridge is about 280 feet tall. It's kind of a dated bridge. You can see there's wooden guardrails until it finally turns up the metal up here. It's a scenic spot, so you have a lot of tourists that are coming out, taking pictures and stuff. You could hear the water, just how fast it's moving from all the way up here. But we're gonna see if we can go all the way down there and back. Now remember, I'm a dude with one leg, so I'm not as abled as I used to be in my younger years when I did a lot of ground pounding and search and rescue. So I'm a little slower and older, but we'll see if we can still do something. So the water is way worse from the last time I was here, and it's no longer, the water's no longer clear like it was the last time I'm here. Now it's actually dirty. You can't even see through the water like I used to be able to when I came back up here. So hiking down there to poke a camera in is gonna be pointless because the water is all muddy. So that kind of shoots that idea. Well, that's really disappointing. So there's no point in hiking down there. The water is so muddy, you can't see through it. It's not crystal clear like it was last time I was here. So there's no point in hiking down to it if I can't see in the water to poke the camera in. So I'm gonna have to talk to some people that are locals and see when this water clears up. I did have a little bit of video from the last time we were here when we were driving by, and I'll play that video and compare it to this video, but that's kind of a wash. So I'll play those two videos from the different times I was here so you guys can kind of get an idea, and maybe we'll see if we can get back down here when the river clears up a little bit better. Oh yeah, there's people down there. So it looks like it does kind of run down. It looks like there's one on the other side too. See that over there? That flat spot? Looks like there's a trail on the other side too. So before I leave Carbon River and Fairfax Bridge, I had this painter's pool that I had that I broke painting, and I wanted to turn it into like a kind of a big selfie stick camera probe, you know, where I can put it in the water. The water it's thick, it's muddy, it's not crystal clear like it was last time I was here. So I figure I'd take the camera pole out while I'm here and just kind of get some different shots. So here's the dilemma that I'm left with. The last time we were here, the water was crystal clear. So I was hoping to be able to put our water in the camera where you can't dive to see if we could find Tom or this other person that's missing in this river. I don't know when the river's going to clear up again, and I decided not to hike down to the river because the water's muddy. And you guys all know from watching my experience that if I can't see in the water, then the camera's not going to see in the water either. So that's why I chose not to hike down to the river and to check out the water. And if the trail was running along this river, I could literally hike the whole trail and check all of the natural strainers to see if we could find Tom or this other person. That's not the case here. This is very mountainous. There's a video that I'm going to post that has these guys that are hiking through the woods with their kayaks, and they're rappelling down to the river, and then they're doing some pretty hardcore kayaking. This is literally White River, pretty swift, dangerous. There's no way that I could see anybody diving this river or going in with a swiftwater rescue kit, anything. This is a crazy river. So I'm not going to be able to effectively search this river looking for Tom or this other person. So, but I wanted to drive up here. Sam, the adventure man, he drove up here one day with his son Kyler and looked. I drove up here with my wife another day, and then I finally, after like catching up with life and everything, and after searching for Zach, I finally had a day where I was going to come up here and hike down and try putting the camera in the water. But now I can't, there's no visibility. So very disappointing, but anyways, I took some video footage and stuff with the camera on the painter's pole to kind of show you guys some different points of view from this bridge. So I'll get this video edited and put it up there. So all right, so that has been another episode of Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle. I really appreciate you guys supporting me and everything, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.